Hey, I'm with Official Finders, and today we're going to be going through a few things for soccer. We're going to be going through field of play, we're going to be going through positioning for center refereeing and assistant refereeing, as well as some procedures for out of bounds, corner kicks, whole bunch of stuff. Let's get into it. The field of play consists of 2 goals, one at each end of the field.
The perimeter of the field consists of 2 different kinds of boundary lines.
Well, the ones on the short ends of the field are called the end lines, also known as the goal lines because they're on the goal. And then the ones running up at the sides are called the touch lines, also known as the sidelines. In the middle of the field, we have the center line, the center circle, and the center spot. The center spot is just where they put the ball on kickoff. Sometimes when you're working a lot of games, though, the cleats tear up that part since there's a lot of action going on there.
Keep this in mind. If the center markings do get torn up, you'll need to place the ball where the center spot should be.
There's also markings outside of the goals on each end of the field. The small box is just called the goal box. The bigger box around that is called the penalty box. Anywhere inside that penalty box, the goalie can use their hands. On some fields, you may have an arc outside of the penalty box. That's just called the penalty arc. There's also penalty kick marks as well as corner arcs on the field.
Sometimes the corners of the field have flag posts just inside the corner arcs.
Now let's get into out of bounds as well as goal kicks, corner kicks, and throw-ins. In order for the ball to go out of bounds, it needs to fully cross either the end lines or the touch lines, depending on where you're at on the field. If it goes out of bounds on the touch lines, that means that you're going to have a throw-in on the opposing team since they gain possession of the ball. When doing a throw-in, you have to have both feet planted behind the line in the out-of-bounds zone, and then you have to throw it 2 hands on the ball overhead. The throw-in has to happen on the spot that the ball went out of bounds. A corner kick happens when the defense loses a ball on their own end line. So if they're defending their own goal, the opposing team will get the ball and then a corner kick will occur.
A goal kick occurs when the attacking team loses the ball on the defense's end line. The goalie can clear the ball from anywhere inside the penalty box.
This can be done as a throw or a kick. Now let's get into some basic positioning mechanics for center refereeing and assistant refereeing. If you're center reffing, you'll want to run in a diagonal pattern that spans the majority of the field so that you're keeping all your players in your field of view. If you're assistant refereeing, you'll want to be opposite of the diagonal that the center ref is running, and you'll want to be on the sidelines. You'll want to position yourself in a way that makes you able to call off sides, which means that you'll be putting yourself in line with the last defender.
Thanks for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications to stay current on more officiating related content. We'll see you on the next one.